Welcome to Cloudcast, where you get an inside look at St. Cloud, Florida's local government. Whether you live, work, or play here, we're bringing you the information you need to better understand your city. Cloudcast is hosted by our communications team, including Miriam Batchelder, Andrew Sullivan, Deborah Carson, and Jay B. Miller. Thanks for listening in to Cloudcast.
All right, welcome back, St. Cloud. Thanks for joining us for another edition of Cloudcast. This is Mary Emma, and I've got in studio with me Jay B. Miller.
Hey, everybody.
And the inimitable Rose from Parks and Rec.
Woohoo!
Welcome to the studio,
That's
Rose.
me.
Thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
So we're here to talk about a really great event that I know everybody in St. Cloud is excited about, and it's our annual 4th of July event at the lakefront.
Oh,
so
yeah.
I know that it's planned. I've been hearing some of the plans that we've got. It's planned to be bigger and better than ever.
Oh, yeah.
But you're a little stressed today. Like, I know we've got a big problem with this. So talk to me about what's going on, and maybe our listeners can help us.
I'm going to say this a little quietly because my boss hasn't been made privy to this information yet. But Sammi, our beloved Sandhill Crane, I can't find him right now.
What? Sammy's missing?
Let's not say missing. I would like to use an alternative word. Like, he's just not here.
He's gone off for something fun, and we don't know where he is.
I sent him to the store to get some supplies.
For the 4th of July event?
For the 4th of July.
Okay.
And he's just not come back yet. So,
okay, wait a minute. So, Sammi, correct me if I'm wrong. He's what, 6'6", 6'7"? Sammy's a big Sandhill Crane.
Sammi is a big Sandhill Crane.
All right, St. Cloud, we're going to need you to help us here. We don't want Rose to get in trouble.
Absolutely not.
Keep it on the down low. Don't let her bosses know.
No.
But we need you to help us look for Sammi.
Operation Find Sammi has been in full effect.
All right. Okay. So Sammy's a key part of this July 4th event at the lakefront.
Of course.
Assuming that we find Sammi, let's talk a little bit about what else is going on at the lakefront on Friday, July the 4th.
Yes. Fun stuff always. I mean, 4th of July, it puts a smile on your face as soon as you think about it. It is at Lakefront Park. It is kicking off at 4 p.m. and our fireworks kick off at 9:15. But wait, there's more.
Woohoo!
There's
act now.
Yes, act now, and for 4 installments of $19.95.
We're kidding. We're not even going to charge you.
Nope, free event. Absolutely free event. There will be live performances. So we are welcoming back one of our local bands, Afterglow. You might have seen them at New Year's Eve or St. Patrick's Day.
Yeah, they're very popular here. They play a lot of big events in St. Cloud.
Certainly are.
A lot of people are going to be excited to see Afterglow at 4th of July this year.
Oh, yeah. I was walking in Publix the other day and someone was wearing Afterglow swag.
Nice,
and I was just like,
nice.
You got to come.
It's like, hey, 4th of July at the lakefront.
They're going to be there.
Right.
And then we are also returning Derek Mack Band, which we had last year. And they're so fun. They bring a really good groovy time.
I was going to say, they bring the fun when they come in. And I know they perform all over South Florida as well. Mm-hmm. And you can't not have a good time when they're on too. So either way, Afterglow, Derek Mack Band, you're guaranteed to have a good time at the lakefront with grooving and jamming and celebrating our nation's birthday.
Yeah, absolutely. Our nation's birthday. Into that. So this is the road to the semi-quincentennial.
Wait. Can you say it 3 times fast? Say it again.
Okay. Semi-quincentennial.
Oh, man, I'm impressed. 2.5. You get credit for it. All right, okay. Rose, that's a really big word, and I love words. I love to read. I love to write. What does that mean?
Semi-quincentennial is the 250th anniversary. So next year will be the 250th anniversary of the 4th of July. And
so it's our 250th birthday as a nation, not this year, but next year.
Not this year, but next year. So we are on the road to the semi-quincentennial.
So we're on the road to the semi-quincentennial.
Yep.
I did it, Jay. Can you do it?
Semi-quincentennial.
The best.
All right, we all passed
That's
that
it.
test
The
today.
best.
Listen, I hope everyone in your cars driving along listening to this podcast is behind your wheel practicing semi-quincentennial.
Yeah, you never know when you might get stopped.
You can sound super smart when you go hang out with your friends this weekend. You can be like, hey, I learned a new word. Bet you don't know what it is.
You're at trivia. Somebody says 250th anniversary. Go. Your team's winning.
Totally winning.
Yeah.
That's going to come up at Gators. You know it is.
100%.
You get the $50
Yes.
gift card trivia night. There you go.
Yep.
Excellent. Okay, so it's our semi-quincentennial. I just rolled that off of my tongue.
did.
So what are we doing on this road to the 250th birthday?
So on the road will be our All-American Car Show coming back another year. We're super excited to see everybody out there, but there's a twist. This year we are opening our participants to all makes and models.
Okay.
So we are, the only stipulation to that is no project cars. Please see terms and conditions.
All right, I'm going to ask. I'm a girl. What's a project car?
I don't know.
Oh, then I'm not going to ask.
I think it's a car that's not street legal.
Yeah.
But I could be wrong about that, and we'll find out on Facebook when people listen to this. But I think it's a car that's like a project, but it's not street legal.
You know, it sounds good, so we're going with it.
Yeah.
No project cars. Your cars have to be street legal.
Yes, absolutely.
Make up something that sounds good. I like it. It's good.
But we are looking for participants. It's open to all makes and models, and we'll be awarding for Best in Show in 3 different categories: car, truck, and import.
Okay.
And then we will also have Most Patriotic, Kids' Choice, and People's Choice.
I like the kids' choice. That's
like
going to
the
be a
kids'
great
choice.
hit. And I got to say, like, I've walked through this car show in past years. It's a lot of fun to look. There's some really cool, everything from classics to just very creative cars, I'll say. So it's always a lot of fun. And that's on the 4th at the lakefront. That's at, at 4 o'clock? Is that correct?
Yep. So event kicks off at 4 p.m.
Okay.
Yep.
Great.
And fireworks kick off at 9:15 p.m.
Okay.
Awesome.
And we'll give our take. There's also a terms and conditions there for the weather. But,
For sure.
Yeah.
It seems like every year, and it's Central Florida, right? So every year on the 4th of July, it's going to give us a big walloping thunderstorm for about 20 minutes, maybe 30 on a good year.
Yep.
And then within an hour, it's moved on. Things are drying up.
It's clear skies. There's
yeah.
bald eagles everywhere.
It's very
Flags are
Americana.
waving.
Flags are waving, and the city of St. Cloud is feverishly on social media going, yeah, the fireworks still on. We're down here. Come enjoy the bands, the parks, the food, all the stuff, right? So the show will go on.
The show will go on
Yes.
pending safety.
Pending safety, but assuming we get our normal kind of afternoon thunderstorms that day, yes, the show will go on once it's safe to do so. Please don't hang out down there in the lightning. Get somewhere safe in your vehicle or in a building.
Absolutely.
But yes, so we're kind of hoping by 4 it'll be done.
I've got a 4th of July story from way back. I mean, I've been going to these as long as I've worked here, so
that's a long time, by the way.
my 20th one that I'll be working at.
Wow.
And one year, the whole raining thing, okay, so one year it started, and we used to start it quite a bit earlier than 4 o'clock. We'd start it for 11 or 12.
Yeah.
And it started raining at 11, and it just really never stopped. It just kept raining all day. And so I sat up on the balcony upstairs at Krabby Bill's, because that's where my little space was, and watched boats sort of try to not crash into each other as they were getting in and out of there. Yeah. And but we still did, like you say, the party still happened.
Yeah. Excellent.
The fireworks still happened. Luckily, that did not get rained out, but everything else did. But in the end, the fireworks happened.
At least we had the fireworks.
That's right.
And I got to put a plug in here for Jay and his crew and Parks and Rec. I mean, you guys do a great job putting this thing on. Our city's AV team works behind the scenes. So it's a really first-class event that we have down there. And I know we have people come from out of town as well to enjoy our 4th of July here on the lakefront.
Absolutely. It's a awesome firework presentation. It lasts 30-ish minutes. Again, let's give or take maybe 5. So 30 to 35 minutes is how long the fireworks show is, which is comparable to some major attractions here in Central Florida.
You're located nearby.
Yeah.
And more cheaper.
Yep, much cheaper because
No
it
doubt.
is for free.
Did we mention free?
And there's really no bad place to watch them on the lakefront, whether you're, close to the boat basin or if you're kind of down I mean, I watched them from my roof last year, and
nice.
I live close to the lakefront, but not so close.
Yeah.
And it's still an awesome spectacular.
Yes. And honestly, at the lakefront, I mean, you're right in the thick of it, so you get all the excitement of the crowd, and you can hear the music real well.
Absolutely.
But yeah, there's really not a bad seat if you're anywhere near the lakefront or in the vicinity. Now, I know we talked about the car show at 4 o'clock. We've got some stuff for kids, like a bike parade and some other things going on during the afternoon and earlier evening as well.
Yeah, absolutely. So we will have our Sammy's Kids Zone, pending Sammy's arrival.
If we find him.
We'll find him. Fingers
We'll
crossed.
find him. Listen,
Please help.
If we need to get the police involved, we'll get them.
That's my next step.
Yeah. Missing person, missing Sandhill Crane. It's kind of the same.
Yeah. It's all kosher.
All right, so Sammy's got a Kids Zone?
Yes, Sammy's Kids Zone brought to you by Advent Health. We'll have tons of bounce houses. We have a rock wall coming out. There will be, our giant games like the tic-tac-toe, the Plinko, everything. We got to pull out all the stops because this is a family-friendly event, and we want to make sure that parents are there and able to have their kids enjoy something as well. There will be face painting, music, plenty of things for kids to enjoy, along with our Kids Bike Parade. So that is also a free entry event for children 12 and under. Stipulations: children must wear a helmet. Wear a helmet.
That's
we got to
good.
we got to be safe above all things.
We're going to have fun, but we're going to be safe doing it. And this is basically, they decorate their bikes in all red, white, and blue, however they want to do it, and just parade around.
Creative direction up to the child. Absolutely 100%. So for the Kids Bike Parade, you can meet at our main stage, which is in our Performing Arts Pavilion. That's in our big grassy lot at the lakefront next to the boat basin at 6 p.m. So you just bring your kid, bring their decorated bike, and parade around the stage. And we have a little token of appreciation for each kid that participates.
Okay, awesome. So they get to have a good time, get to decorate their bike, and get a little something in exchange for that. Okay.
Absolutely.
Great.
And we actually, same day edition, we just added a cornhole competition.
Uh-oh, get ready, cornhole players.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Absolutely. So we partnered with a local cornhole group, 321 Cornhole, and they will be facilitating a competition day of. You'll have to check back on our webpage for details, pending times for competition, but if
Start
that's your jam,
Start practicing.
Listen,
I feel like this competition's going to be intense, too. People are very serious about their cornhole.
You've got backyard players like me. I love cornhole. It's super, super fun, and I'm competitive by nature. But, I mean, people who play it come to play, and they come to win.
It's on the 4th of July cornhole.
I feel like we need to throw out a challenge for come all takers and try to beat Rose at cornhole.
Oh, gosh.
You notice I didn't offer myself up for that. I offered you up for that, Rose.
Listen, I am but a humble backyard barbecue player.
Cornhole player. All right. Well, either way, this is going to be a fun event, and it's awesome that we've been able to add that as a new feature this year.
Yeah, absolutely.
So we've got music. We've got activities for kids. Mm-hmm. Hopefully we'll have Sammy.
We got to have Sammy.
And we've got a couple weeks yet to find him, so I'm sure he's going to get hungry at some point and come back, right?
Yeah.
Like we feed him pretty
Maybe
well.
he just went out to get a snack. I mean, we don't
Rose,
really know.
Wait, did you feed him before you sent him out to get supplies?
I just stocked up the popsicle freezer for him.
He likes popsicles.
He could not have been hungry. He could not have been.
I don't know. He may have seen a food truck somewhere and just was like, I'm all in on this right now. So.
Sammy, if you're listening, please come back.
Please come back. Before Rose's boss finds out and she gets in trouble that she lost Sammy. You notice I said you, not we.
Yeah.
I'm stepping far away from this.
We as a lot of people in this situation.
Yeah. All right. So again, if you see Sammy, please let us know.
Yeah.
We've got information out on social media right now. There's a phone number you can call.
Yep.
Help us find Sammy. It's the Sammy hotline.
Sammy hotline.
All right. Back to no more stressful stuff. Back to happy stuff.
Happy things.
Okay. So 4th of July, we're starting at the lakefront at 4 p.m.
Starting at the lakefront at 4 p.m. and fireworks kick off at 9:15.
9:15 sharp. So synchronize your watches. Be down there. Be ready.
Absolutely.
Get a good viewing location. Mm-hmm. And we didn't talk about this really, but we've got food vendors and all kinds of yummy things down there as well. So you're not going to starve while you're down there for several hours. come join us, bring the family, grab your neighbors, bring some friends, make new friends, and just plan to come down and have a great time with us on the 4th of July.
Yeah, as always, I say it every time I'm on here, give yourself ample time for parking. This is a large event.
Right.
Make sure you're parking legally and safely. And as always, our police department and our fire department are already working super hard to make sure this is a safe and fun event. So
Absolutely.
make sure to stop by and give a wave to those friendly faces, because those are people who are working on a holiday to make sure that everything's good for you, for everybody else to have a good time.
And in a lot of cases, they're wearing uniforms that are really hot to be out in that heat in. So yeah, show them some love.
Yep.
And more importantly, pay attention to them if they ask you to do or not do something, and let's just ensure everybody has a fun, safe, happy holiday here in St. Cloud.
Absolutely.
Great. Well, Rose, thank you for being in studio with us. I know you have to scoot out and go back to searching for Sammy. Yeah. And we'll see. Hopefully we can get some tips in to help us find Sammy.
Please.
And St. Cloud, thanks for joining us. Appreciate it.
Thanks for having me.
And we will see you on the 4th at the lakefront.
See you at the 4th of July.
Rose knows.
Rose knows.
Rose knows.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
That's it for this edition of Cloudcast. Don't forget to like, follow, rate, and review, and we'll see you next time on Cloudcast.